Here we have to find the value of this expression. What do we see here? A lot of angles, 58 degrees, 32 degrees. We do not know the sine value or the cos value of any of these angles. But then what do we notice? You should notice two important things. What is the first thing? All of these angles are sets of complementary angles, or in other words, angles whose sum is 90 degrees. 58 and 32, 22 and 68, you will see that such angles are occurring in pairs of complementary angles. And what is the rule about complementary angles? What do we know about them? If two angles are complementary angles, or in other words, they look like this, add both of them, the theta and the minus theta will get cancelled and the sum will be 90 degrees. If you have two angles whose sum is 90 degrees, then the sine of one will be the cos of another, the sec of one will be the cosec of another. So how is that going to benefit us? See here, a cos and a sine. So make all of them into the same angle. Instead of dealing with the 58 degrees, let us make it into the same form. So here you see lots of pairs of complementary angles, 58 and the 32. Here you see 18 is here, 72 is at that other end. So please notice that, do not lose track of it. 18 is here, its complementary angle 72 is all the way there. 35 is here, its complementary angle is all the way there. 55 is at that end. So please do not lose track of it. And how do we change? Keep one angle as it is. Here I have kept the numerator as it is and change the denominator. The sine of any angle will be equal to the cos of its complementary angle. Or in other words, sine of 32 will be cos of 58. Similarly here, keep the 22 as it is. Keep one angle as it is and change the other to the same. So sine of, instead of cos 68, what is the cos of any angle? Cos of any angle is equal to the sine of its complementary angle. So cos of 68 is sine of 22. This works with any set of angle. For example, sine of 1 will be equal to cos of 89. And say tan of 2 degrees will be equal to cot of 88. So this works for any angle as long as they are acute angle. So that way what do? Just change all of them to the same set of angles. Here both of them are 58, here both of them are 22, but here you see this is cos 38. I have changed this. Instead of cosec, I have changed it to sec. Now what do you know about cos and sec? These are what? They are reciprocals of one another. So cos 38, sec 38. Together you multiply them, they will just give you 1 because each one is a reciprocal of the other. The same follows here. What do you see? A tan 18 and a cot 18. What are they? They are reciprocals of one another. So what is the final expression that we get? There. These two gets cancelled, a 1. These two gets cancelled, again a 1. And then here cos and sec of the same angle, again a 1. All that is left is the tan 60 in the middle. And now what is the value of tan 60? We know what it is. It is root 3, right? So our final answer looks like this. Now this is the answer we get. But there is a small problem there. We are given a set of options and you have to choose the correct answer. So we have a problem here, right? This is the answer that we got and it is nowhere here. Why is that? Technically there is nothing wrong with our answer. The vitals are all good, the heart is beating well, but then look at its denominator. What is it? It is an irrational number. So it is better, mathematically it looks good when you have a rational number in the denominator. Numerator it does not matter, but in the denominator it always looks good when you have have a rational number. Then how will you change it to this to rational number? Multiply it with a root 3, but then whatever you do to the denominator, do it to the numerator also. That is the way fractions work. So then what will you get? It will be 6 minus root 3 by 3, or in other words, your correct answer is the second one. So that's all for today. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.